Zwack, also known as Kevin. It is fantastic to be here at Lion's Den 99 plus 1 plus 1 minus 1, Lion's Den 100.
100,
Hoorah!
baby.
And we are jumping straight into the elimination side of top 8. This was a 50 competitor event, I believe. So, 54, excuse me. This was a 54 competitor event. We are down to the top 8. Kipp, also known as the Pack God on PacMan, and Squidplumber
Also
on
known as the Belmont, who is just so. Oh wait, it's. Oh man, I forget this. I need to check.
Belmont Boy.
Yeah, we could call him Belmont Boy, but his tag on Start.gg is friend of something.
Oh,
Nick's
yeah,
friend. Yes. So we got Pack God and Nick's friend here today, as we do see. We're in this game. We're already going through things, and while I'm busy trying to be joking around and all this stuff, we've already got a stock taken down because PacMan sending off horizontally is already putting up this pressure on the Belmont player.
Yeah, let's start to dissect what's going on here, right? PacMan likes using the fire hydrant a lot.
Yeah.
Now, the fire hydrant requires you to hit it a couple of times,
My
right?
goodness. Yep.
So now if you have Holy Cross, Holy Fire, the axes, all hitting fire hydrant,
Yeah.
what does that make your fire hydrant?
It's gonna start flying.
It's going to start flying. And that's what we're going to be seeing. A lot of things flying inside of this matchup.
You ever see a fire hydrant with wings? Because by God, we're gonna see a lot of projectiles fly today.
The fire hydrant's going to earn its name.
Now, with all of this being said, both players already evening up the percentages with each other, and it's surprisingly a box-heavy match. We're seeing both players stay, well, not always relatively close, as we see there. It's getting options, getting their projectiles out, and then going for follow-ups like that Bell combo that is really going to differentiate between Squidplumber and Kipp and who's going to continue their run in this top 8.
Absolutely. And also another thing to keep in mind that we did not mention before, every single game inside of top 8 will be best of 5 up from the best of 3 that we had before we reached this stage of the game.
Yes. Which suddenly, and I have talked about this multiple times before and have preached this fact as Richter preaches the whip towards the blast zone, it is a matter of the players showing their adaptations. That's all this is going to be. Because we know when you make it to top 8 of a bracket, it is very clear that you know the fundamentals of the game. Now it becomes personal. It's basically, do I know what my opponent wants more than they do?
Right.
So as we go through this, and we do see Squidplumber feeling the pressure a little bit percentage-wise, but still able to dodge that bell, and because of it, Kipp is the one feeling the pressure, and it's such a quick turnaround. Suddenly, the percentages are building up so much faster, as we do see Kipp throwing the cherry just barely the wrong way, able to STI out of the fire, as everybody, including Kipp, must have been just tensing up, as suddenly it's just going to be a matter of the next big hit. The holy water coming through, and the up special not able to take it. PacMan being just a little bit heavier, but the forward tilt will, as now Squidplumber is making his run, leading this series, this best of 5 1-0.
Yeah, Squidplumber is nothing less than a major threat.
Yes.
Inside of a lot of situations that you find Squid inside of, there's something about playing against a Richter that always throws off everybody. And when you're PacMan, you usually like the idea of, I get to make some space for myself. I get to keep myself inside of this sort of area where I want to line up Bell, I want to have Galaga combos, like I want to make sure that I'm inside of this sort of like if you and this machine, your opponent is like a strict 1, then maybe you want to be like at the 1 and 3 or the 2 and 4 ranges, right? You never want to be to like 3 or what just happened there.
We just witnessed zeros to death on the side of Kipp, my friend. Kipp was able to keep Richter off stage and begin just sort of, lightly tapping him and getting the full value. And we've seen just how much value he can get, as now Kipp has done a great job of really keeping up the pressure against one of the best players in Virginia, as we do see, hey, buddy, 1 down air, 2 down airs, and suddenly I'm going to show you the heavens myself.
This is going to be a very interesting match.
Yeah. Now, as we do see, PacMan with his very good boxing combos is able to get close, going for calls out the tech in place, but does not take the stock. The forward smash strong, but just not that strong, as now Squidplumber dodging the PacMan grab is able to continue sort of keeping up the pressure against Kipp. Kipp going for the side special, and Squidplumber saying, no, sir, is able to take that stock very quickly, as now these percentages are becoming so dangerous. PacMan going for the down air and immediately getting rid of the trampoline. Would Squidplumber have made it? It would have been close, but Kipp having the awareness to make sure that that does not stay the case. Heads up that there are axes flying in.
It's so sad because the only way that Kipp can recover is actually like below ledge.
Yeah.
If it's on to the side, then he's just going to get hit by the whip no matter what. So these axe angles are going to be so dangerous.
It's interesting to me. I think Kipp must have good experience in this matchup, because he's doing a very good job of getting around setups that you would see a lot of players fall for. A lot of players just kind of get rocked around. And so because of that, I'm hoping to see, potentially, as the series continues, we may see Kipp continue to adapt. He SDI'd up. Squidplumber went for the down smash, but is once again able to find the correct follow-up, going for the down air, getting the up special, and closing out that game. Squidplumber's now up 2-0.
That game went a lot faster than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
There's such a majorly intense back and forth between both players. Just we're gonna. I hope that this better be a 5-game series.
I want it to be.
And it's funny you mentioned the idea of like how much he's been playing this matchup.
Yeah.
Because Squidplumber and Kipp used to be on the same collegiate Super Smash Brothers team.
Yeah.
They were both, I think they were both first years at the time. So they had a lot of practice getting into the team at the same sort of time period.
Just witnessed multiple forward tilts into the forward smash, the Kipp classic. But Dawson, I'm not going to lie. Hearing all this, because you're absolutely right, and you saying it now reminds me that, yeah, this was the case. But not only that, they were freshmen at the time, and now I suddenly feel old.
You better feel old.
Feeling like a geezer.
But we're just going to keep on seeing this action. PacMan just trying to do any kind of offstage pressure, but the whip being able to bring himself and just shackle onto the stage and sort of blink all the way up there kind of gets rid of all that additional pressure that could be added onto it. Watermelon goes out, but the hydrant is going to be the one to deal damage. Apple, slow Apple, throwing it into the water. Very nice idea.
Ooh. The drag down nair, not getting the final hit. Kipp was ready for it to throw him into the stage, and yet nothing happened. He just gets hit with a little bit of small damage, and because it's the same as the air dodge, he goes away. But now the percentages are once again evening up, as we do see Kipp beginning to continue putting up this pressure, really dancing around what Squid has to offer. Squid going for the up special, trying to get the punish game of every PacMan player, going immediately in once they throw in that Galaga. But Kipp doing a good job of really sitting back, keeping up this pressure game, as now Squid is going to be the one rolling back onto the stage, getting good chip damage, and is going to start putting up this pressure against the PacMan. one up air, one up smash. The percentages are starting to even up, Dawson.
Yeah, they are definitely starting to add up as well, which is exactly what you said before. but yeah, I mean, this is the kind of chaos that we expected.
Yeah.
This is the chaos that we signed up for. That was a really fast apple.
Brother said, launch the cannons, and then hit him with an apple out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, I mean, Kipp's just going to be throwing as much I guess edibles, right? All the different fruits and I guess we'll call Galaga something you could eat, and then just waiting up for that bell on said later percentages, which Richter has been falling into a good amount of those as well. So that might just be our recipe for success.
Yeah, Holy Fire not landing where Squid wanted it to, but is still able to continue putting pressure on Kipp, as now the Fire Hydrant sending directly at PacMan's face, him laughing, saying, ha, I'm in danger, and suddenly, bam, stocks are even.
We love Fire Hydrant here. It's just chaos.
Yeah. It is there to cause problems, and we are here to talk about those problems, which just makes it funnier. Squidplumber stalling out on the ledge, making sure he does not have to deal with that bell in any capacity. 86% on the side of Squidplumber, 94 now, but Kipp accidentally landing into that Holy Fire. It's going to be a matter of can he keep up finding whatever opportunity he can to really close out this stock. But if we know anything about Squidplumber, it's that Squidplumber does a great job playing under pressure, and when he does, it is magic to behold, as suddenly 20% on the side of PacMan has turned into a lead for Squidplumber.
Look, even though Squid did have the advantage there, but Kipp was able to masterfully find the correct option to get himself through that situation, and now it's literally just a one-hit game.
Yep, as we do see Squid trying to call out the roll-in, goes for the up smash, but barely doesn't connect. Kipp trying to use the side beat to dash through the Belmont, but it's not far enough when your whip is massive. So with that, Squid